Hello there, my name is Wikinaro. I'd like to apologize real quick for the audio quality of the upcoming video, but this is the 800th video. I'm very very proud that we've gotten to 800 videos so far, and I'll always be very happy with that. But I recorded it in a technically a public setting, but luckily not many people or not I didn't get interrupted. But when I recorded it, I had to record it using that microphone. The microphone installed in the webcam I have because I don't have a lavalier microphone. Not yet, at least. I would like to purchase one in the future, but so if anyone knows any like good, reasonable priced ones, drop them in the comments below. But other than that, here's the 800 video. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Hello there, my name is Wookie Nar, and welcome to the 800th video. I know, it's crazy, 800 videos. So, I just can't believe that we've made it this far. I'm going to say, so right now, it's kind of confusing as to where I am. I am in my dorm's kitchen, because for the 800th video, we're going to be baking a cake. I'm going to be actually making a cake. And that's kind of, it's a good way to transition to, I'm making a new channel. I'm going to be making a second channel. I will still be doing Wookie and R Gaming. Of course, that's still going to happen. But I'm also going to be doing a channel called Wookie and R Eats. Still working on it. Things are going to come out slowly, but that channel is mainly going to be about me cooking things, rating foods, things like that. Of course, I'm a big guy. I love to eat. But, yeah, it kind of needs a little bit of introduction as to why I'm making this second channel. So most people didn't know, but before I chose the path of entertainment, I actually wanted to be a chef. That was one of the things I was going to be, or I wanted to be, was a professional chef. But things like working in food service, stuff like that. I worked at a lot of fast food restaurants and stuff like that. And that kind of killed my buzz, my want to be a chef professionally. But I still love to cook. I still love to cook. Love eating what I've made and stuff like that. But I am going to do that. I'll do different things like easy recipes and stuff like that. A lot of my recipes, I will say, will not include measurements, stuff like that. It's all going by the gut or going by the heart. Sorry about if my voice is kind of muffled. Around our campus, we have a strict mask mandate to keep up with COVID. So everywhere but your room and outside, or like if you're sitting down and eating, then you have to wear a mask. So I'm keeping up with that. I'm wearing my mask. But onto the cake. So we will be making a soda cake. Those who do not know what a soda cake is, it's basically you take your cake mix here. So we're going to be doing a chocolate cake. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. I'll probably only make one box, but because this is the size of my pan, pretty standard cake sheet. But a soda cake takes all these ingredients up here, the water, the oil, the eggs, all those things, and replaces them with a can of soda. It's good for if you're going camping or something like that, so neither of these two things need to be refrigerated or anything like that. They don't have to be kept cold. So I'm just gonna pour this in here. Should have had this open beforehand. I'm not a professional, so Yep. And after I make it, I'm gonna decorate it too. I actually used to do that. Funny story. I used to decorate cakes a lot, decorate cakes when I was a Cub Scout. Because we had a specific baking competition. And I will say I won a lot because I did get help from people. I got to turn on my oven here real quick, preheat my oven. I've never used this oven, I'm sorry. 50. I think it's heating up. I have no idea. This is a fancy oven. It'll be 350 degrees for 55 minutes. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a difficulty here because with making this cake, someone said, oh, someone was replying to something on my, but a little bit of a difficulty here. Normally with these soda cakes, it would basically be you take your cake mix and you'd use one of the 12-ounce cans, you know, one of the ones you get in like a 12 to 24 pack. But being that I'm in college, I didn't want to have to heft that all the way back to my dorm room because the only way to get to a grocery store for me was to take a bus. I don't want to have to heft all my groceries all the way back. So these are the mini cans. These are the smaller cans. So that's a 7.5 fluid ounces. So we'll have to play it by eye. But there's a lot of different combinations you can actually do for the soda cake. I chose to do the chocolate cherry. So it's going to take cherry Coke and then whatever chocolate cake mix. Just pour this in here. Look at that bubble. Look at that. So yeah, normally it would be, like I said, 1 can per box of cake mix. Look at all that foam. That's crazy. So normally you'd take this and you'd actually mix it with an electric beater, but I do not have one of those. I just have a whisk. But that's no problem. I never really use electric mixers anyways. I will say, when it comes to baking, if I ever bake anything else on Wookiee Eats, I will probably do that because there are lots of things I like to bake. You gotta be specific when it comes to baking, because baking is a science. Baking is definitely a science. You can't mess around with too much of the ingredients, or you end up with really dry or really whatever. A little bit more. Because that was really thick. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look awesome? I don't know if I'm doing another pan yet, or another box yet, because I don't know if this is going to fill up this. But can of Pam, just, you know, so it doesn't stick. Holy moly. I should have. That is weird. Perfect release. Baking made with flour. Oh, okay. It's got flour in it. Okay. I'm going to grab a napkin real quick. Napkin there too, because when greasing a pan, you don't want to over grease it. Otherwise, you get that flavor in there. That oily grossness. Now I want to do that. By the way, I'm going to share this with friends. I'm not eating all this by myself. Wait a minute. Dude, this is such a weird oven. Good. Because normally you just like click a couple buttons or whatever, twist some knobs, and it would be like, now the oven's preheated. I don't know what this oven is. I've never used this oven before. That's better. See, that's not as gross as it was. Okay, what the hell? How does one use this oven? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it? I have no idea if I did this, by the way. I think I did it. I think I did it. Right, so let's pour this in the pan. Ooh, yeah, that's still looking pretty thick. You want to make sure you get all the clumps out. That's the biggest thing. Oh yeah, that's like chocolate right now. Well, I mean, it is chocolate, but more like a, you know, liquid chocolate. No, that looks awesome, guys. It looks like you want to dip your finger into it and eat it. So it said with the soda cake, yeah, add the box cake mix and soda to a large bowl. Because a can is 12 ounces, you can just pop it open and add it. I'm gonna have to. I don't want to make it too liquidy because otherwise it won't bake thoroughly. Even though I do like mine on the lighter side. What in the world? Like I said, this is a trial and error thing. Ooh, look at that. Doesn't that look awesome? Okay, so I'm gonna make sure. Okay. I gotta make sure because, you know, if I'm serving this to people here, I want to make sure they're not gonna get sick, you know. Moreover, food allergens. That's what I'm talking about. I gave myself an idea, but I'll come back to that in a minute. I'll come back to my idea. Didn't want to get the table all messy, so I could have just washed that right away if I wanted to, but the cake pan you go. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, it looks like we're doing both boxes. Oh, but yeah, no. What I was thinking, I might, you know, be a way to make more of these Looking at our eats videos. I've got a decent amount of friends. I can do. I'm making sure it gets to every. Yeah, it's really, since it's chocolate fudge. That's the flavor that I picked. It's gonna be kind of sticky. Okay. We'll throw in the next box. I hope this comes out good. Toothpicks. That's what I should have gotten. I'm having all these realizations of things I should have gotten while I was at the store. But no. So I keep distracting myself. I have a decent amount of friends here. Get them together and be like, hey, what do you guys want to eat? And then instead of always having to go to a dining hall or something like that, go to the building that's got got like a Panda Express and some other stuff, like a pizza place. Rather be like, hey, what do you guys want to eat? Throw in some money and I'll cook for you. Yeah, but no, me wanting to be a chef dates back quite a while. It has a lot of influence in. I wasn't raised in the South, but I was raised by a good amount of people from the South or had Southern influence in their lives. So, we always cooked, always cooked. Lots of cooking. Wonderful. Good times. So I learned not to always cook with recipes and stuff like that, but just play it by taste. Play it by taste. Woo. This is some thick batter. Spanish. See if I can. The problem is I don't want it to rise too much. If it rises too much, then it overflows. I don't want to do that because otherwise I'll spend the rest of the night cleaning up the kitchen. Sorry about you guys hear the air conditioning. Okay. So I'm checking the thing. I think I did it. Yeah, it's getting hotter. Okay. I'm just worried because I have no idea how to use this freaking oven. It's fancy. It's too fancy for me. Can't help it. Whew. Look at that. Look at all that. Isn't that good? Look good. It's been a while since I've baked. So it's fulfilling. Here you go. Oh. Might be a bit dense. That's okay. Let's have an actual quick taste of this. I'm curious. I'm going to be completely honest. You can't even really tell that the cherry's there. So I guess this is a good thing if you've got people who don't really like cherry. You know? Kind of just tastes like chocolate cake. Sure, it's smooth. All right, so like I said, it's going to be in the oven at 350 for 55 minutes, or I'm basically going to play it by eye. So hopefully I don't want it to rise too much, because if it does, then, I mean, pretty good. About a knuckle and a half worth of space. So I'm going to let this... Sorry, licking the chocolate off my fingers. Let the oven preheat. Once it's preheated, I'll bake it, and then I will come back to you guys with not the finished product, but the baked product, so that we can decorate it. All right, see you soon. Hey guys, all right, we're back. So this is the finished product after baking it. It turns out I did put too much cake batter in. That's all right. I just adjusted the time and whatnot. Hopefully that doesn't change the taste. As you can see, I didn't have any toothpicks, so I took a fork. What that means is if you're basically if you can put a toothpick in and the toothpick comes back out and there's nothing on it, or it's dry, that means the inside of the cake is baked thoroughly. So what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna frost this in the pan because I don't have anything to put it on, sadly. For just the base frosting, I'm just gonna use some like whipped cream frosting because it sounded the best. I don't know why. And I'm gonna do some decorating with this decorating icing. Not the best at decorating, mind you, because most of the decorating I did was very specific. It was like when I said I did those that cake bake for Cub Scouts, I would do things basically you'd come up with an idea of like what you wanted to make and then bake it. I did a lot of different things with fondant. People know what that is. It's kind of like Play-Doh for cakes, I guess. I guess that's the best way to describe it, in my opinion. Because it's kind of something you can wrap it in and change how it looks and all that. Try and get a nice thorough coating. Cover up where it cracked some. Whew. I may just have to use both. How do we stop this? That it? I got it. Okay. Sorry. Like I said, there's like a million freaking buttons on that thing. A freaking spaceship. I should not have to be an astronaut to know how to work an oven. It's not going to be the prettiest, like I said, because I'm not taking it out. If I were to have taken it out, then I could do a lot better. Like I can take and cut off that top bit where it's got the cracks and stuff in it, and you can. That's how people do tiered cakes, where there's multiple layers to the cake. That's how those work. Try not to get it too much in these, just these crevices, because the cake did separate from the pan, so. I don't know about the rest of you guys. I'm a frosting guy. I love frosting. When it comes to cakes, like one of my favorite bits of the cake is the frosting. That right there is too much. It kind of sunk in the middle, so that's why you're getting that bit. Make it flat. Not the prettiest, but hey, like my channel, remember? Simple edits, simple fun. Someone's gonna give a lot of frosting. I hope people like lots of frosting. I do. I didn't know if I was gonna need both of these or not. Looks like I'm not. Good. Pretty. Okay, let's try and decorate this. So, they made this so that it's a round opening. That is the tightest piping bag ever. Come on. Come on. Come on. Am I just going to spell it in colors? Dude, what the hell? Doing this wrong? Need the patch before. Yes, I did that, yeah. Old catch. Let's sit down and try and do this. You know what? We'll just try and get the numbers. Oh my god. I have never had so many issues. Yeah. Okay. These are some noises you guys are probably not wanting to hear. That is so ugly looking. You guys can't see it all too well, but oh. Come on. This is tiring. How is this tiring? Decorating a cake should not be tiring. There we go. Oh. I could try and do vids, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to. I'm a chef, not a baker. You know what I'm going to try and do? That did not work. It's not too bad. Okay, so what I was going for was that's still a little bit warm. I was just surprising. This is the I had this idea in my head of maybe since that wasn't wanting to work, doing I was gonna do the YouTube play button. That's what I was gonna do. You can see that worked out well. Hi there. No, you're fine. Okay, sorry about that. Someone walked in. I tried to clean it up a little bit, make it a little bit prettier. I don't think that did much. So here's the end result. It's so ugly. The piping bag was so bad. I did not expect it to be like that. Holy crap. I love it though. So now the only thing to do is dig in, share it with my friends. I have to get them in there. But thank you guys. Taking a picture just so it was more clear. Thank you guys so much for 800 videos. Again, I'll be starting that channel, Looking Art Eats, as soon as I can. I'm gonna work on some stuff. This will probably go in there as one of the videos since it is a cooking thing. I already have another video lined up, but we'll have to see. Now that I moved here, I'm a little bit more restricted of how to do things. But thank you guys so much for 800 videos, and I'll see you in the next one.